Hi children, good morning. I am Mehul sir. Today we will start new lesson of Unit 4. But before that I will ask you some questions. Okay, now on the screen you can see there is a picture of a person. You know who is he? He is Munshi Premchand. He was famous writer of Hindi literature. Okay, one of his story was translated in English, which is in our textbook, and name of that story is My Elder Brother. In Hindi, its name was Bade Bhai Sahab. Okay, so now today we will learn that story, My Elder Brother, and it is translation of Hindi version of Bade Bhai Sahab. It was written by Munshi Premchand. Now, here you can see picture of Munshi Premchand. He was born on 31st July 1880 and died on 8th October 1936. Okay. Now, here in this story there are two brothers. One is elder brother, means Bada Bhai, or Bhaiya you can say. He was 14 years old, and the second one is younger brother. His name was Munna and he was 9 years old. Okay. Now before starting a story I want to tell you something. Do you have elder brother or sister at your home, in your family? Okay, now if you have, then you can tell me that do they help you if they are elder brother or elder sister? Yes, definitely they will help you in your work, or they may guide you, they may support you when you are sad. Okay, now but if you are elder, then you have to do all this work for your elder brothers or sisters. Okay, now here you can see these pictures. Here you can see picture of Bhaiya, or you can say elder brother, and then this one is Munna, younger brother. Okay, here this is a short play about two brothers. You can see these two brothers who are affectionate and respectful to each other. It means they both are deeply related with each other. They both respect each other also. The story also shows that learning from our day-to-day experience is as important as what we learn from books in the school. It means sometimes the things which we learn from our day-to-day experiences or day-to-day life, they are also very important than the things which we learn from the books in our school. So this play is based on the famous story in Hindi Bade Bhai Sahab, written by Munshi Premchand. Okay, next. Okay, here you can see plan your work and work on your plan. Means when you are going to do, or you are going to start something new, you have to plan your work, and then only after a good plan you can do your work properly. Okay, now one more thing, this story shows that experience is as important as hard work. Okay, in this story, after learning this story, you will be able to understand that in our life experience is also important, or not only on hard work or smartness. Okay, we need experience also, that is also very important. Now here there are two brothers. The first one is elder brother. You can see picture of elder brother. Can you tell me what he is doing? Yes, he is just reading, or you can say study. He is studying and only studying. That is his hobby. He don't want to play, or making foundation strong for education. So these are only hobby, or this is only hobby of the elder brother, or you can say Bhaiya. Okay, it doesn't mean that he doesn't like to play cricket, volleyball, kho-kho, kabaddi or flying kites. He also like all these things, but the problem is that he want to make his foundation of education very strong. So that is why he devoted all that things for his study. Munna loves to do means here the little brother, or you can say younger brother, was Munna. He loves to do all these things. You can see in the picture. You can see there is a Munna or picture of a boy. He is playing marbles. Then one boy is playing with the kites or flying kites. Here you can see there are some children. They are playing kabaddi. And in the next last picture you can see there are children. They are playing gilli danda. Okay. So these are all the activities which Munna loves to do. You can see run to the fields, then play marbles, then fly paper kites. You can see in the picture. Then sit idling away means just waste time with the friends. Means loves green fields, then the gentle breeze, then jump like a football. These all things are liked by Munna. He also loves hututu sounds and to play kabaddi, and he loves to play gilli danda as you can see in the picture. Okay, so these are all activities which are liked by Munna. So now we have seen that these two characters or these two brothers, they are totally different from each other. Bada Bhai, or you can say Bade Bhai or Bhaiya, he is very different. He loves to study all day long. But here Munna, he only loves to play different games and move around in open fields and enjoy with friends. Now we will start a story. Okay, here you can see this is the scene 1 of the drama or the story. Okay, in the scene 1 you can see there is a Bhaiya and Munna. Okay, Bhaiya is doing some work or he is studying, but on the other hand Munna is just drawing or making pictures of birds and animals. So here we can clearly understand that Munna don't like to study. Okay, now what happened? One day Bhaiya asked Munna, where were you in the morning? Munna said that I was playing with my friends. Okay, so Bhaiya scolded Munna, why are you wasting your all the time in playing or flying kites or playing marbles or just idling away with your friends? That is not good for you. Then he told about himself. You can't see that I am sitting all day long and studying all the day. I am writing even a single word for 20 times and even a sentence for more than 20 times, and even I write small poems and paragraphs for many more times. So it means that I want to make my foundation of education very strong. Okay, so in the other hand, Munna replied that, Bhaiya, you are studying very hard. Though you are not getting good marks, even you are not able to pass in the exam. So the Bhaiya replied that it doesn't mean that I am not doing well. I am working hard, but I want to make my foundation very strong. That is why I am doing so much hard work. And you just don't think that you are getting good marks so that you will be able to continue your study in a way that you are doing right now in the future also. No, it doesn't happen in the future. You need to work hard to get good marks as you grow up or as you go in the higher classes. So by this way Bhaiya scolded Munna, and he also told that you are wasting hard-earned money of our father. So after that Munna started crying. So the Bhaiya told him, don't cry and please give a big smile. Now I will make a timetable for you and you have to just follow that timetable. Okay, now you can see here Munna was wasting his time all day long in playing marbles or gilli danda or flying kites, you can see, and just idling away with the friends and talking with the friends. He was wasting all his time. Now here Bhaiya is making a timetable for Munna. You can see in the timetable. Okay, here in the timetable you can see Munna has to get up early in the morning at 6 a.m. and at 6 a.m. what he has to do? Wash his hands and have a breakfast and sit down to study. 6 to 8 a.m. he has to study English, and then from 8 to 9 he has to study maths, then 9 to 9:30 history, then off to school. After that at 5 to 6 p.m. he has to study grammar, and half an hour for strolling. Strolling means free time. Then 6:30 to 7 p.m. English composition, and then dinner. 8 to 9 p.m. he has to learn translation, and then Hindi and other subject, then to bed after 11 p.m. So you can see this kind of timetable, or you can also make this kind of timetable. But children, there is a question for you. Can you follow this kind of timetable? No. What is wrong with the timetable? Okay, here the same question Munna has asked. He told that there is no time for playing in this timetable. Yes, he was correct, because we need some time to play. That is also good for our health. Now, after exam, the Bhaiya was failed and Munna was passed, and he has topped the class. He was topper of the class. So now he is very much happy. But at the other hand, Bhaiya is very sad. As you can see in the picture, Bhaiya is very sad. So now what happened? Bhaiya became more gentle with Munna. Gentle means soft. Now because he knows that he has failed in the exam and Munna has topped the class. Though he was studying hard, he was failed. So now he was thinking that he has no right to scold Munna. But after some time he thinks that he has to scold Munna, otherwise he will waste all his time and it will be very bad for his study. So he told Munna that just don't think that you have got good marks. It doesn't mean that you have mastered everything. As you grow up, there will be more subjects in higher classes like algebra, geometry, and some other subjects which are very difficult to learn. So you have to work hard. If you continue studying like this way and continue to waste your time in playing all the day long, you may be fail in the same class for your life, all your life. Okay, so you must work hard to get good marks in the future. Okay, so when the Bhaiya scolded Munna, Munna told that Bhaiya, you are working so much, though you are not passing in the same class, and I have got good marks though I am playing all day long. He also told that Bhaiya, I am very lucky because I am getting good marks in very less work. So the Bhaiya told that, but now you are in 8th class, so you can't waste your time in just playing. Now what happened? Again, Munna started wasting his all time in playing gilli danda and flying kites, playing marbles and idling with the friends. But one day what happened? While the Munna was flying kite, suddenly the Bhaiya grabbed him and he scolded him, "Why are you not understanding what I am telling you? Please stop wasting your time and now be serious because now you are in the 8th class and just don't think you are very smart and clever, so you will get good marks in the upcoming years also. You must work hard. Though I am failed, I am elder than you and I can tell you, I can correct you when you are making mistakes." He has also given one example that our papa and mama, they are not well educated and our mother has never gone to school even, and papa has only passed up to the class 5th. It doesn't mean that they are not clever than us. They have more experience of life. They have seen many different and difficult situations. So we must respect them. Now tell me, if I will be sick, then what will you do? Bhaiya asked Munna. So Munna told that I will just call Papa and he will rush to the hostel, and after that he will do whatever he wants to do. So the Bhaiya told that I was expecting the same answer from you because you don't know what to do. Now Bhaiya also told that if the father will be in your place, he will think, look at me and ask me something, and after that he will decide what to do. First of all, he will call the doctor or take me to the hospital. So this is the good effects of experience. The person with the experience can take good decisions very quickly. So you must give, or we must give respect to our parents, though they are not well educated or they are not very smart, because they have experience and they are our elders. So the children, this was the story, and after that Munna was now became a good boy. Now new words. The first one is foundation, means solid base. Then schedule means timetable, which we have seen the Bhaiya has made for Munna. Then essay means composition on any subject, or you have to write on particular topic, that is called essay. Idling means without any purpose, lazy or wasting your time. Mastered means gained expertise or skill. We use sometimes that I am master of playing cricket or football or master of computer. It means you are expert. Then firmly means very strong or strongly. Then wonder means feeling like surprise, amazed. Several means many. Required means needed. Dawn means early morning. Prefer means like. Punctuality means regularity. So these are all new words. Now some question answers. First question, what are the things that Munna like to do? Yes, Munna like to fly kites, play marbles, play kabaddi, drawing pictures of animals and birds. So these are all things which Munna like to do, except study. Number 2, what did Bhaiya do all day? Yes, Bhaiya read books and study all the day. Then number 3, why was Munna not happy with the timetable that Bhaiya made for him? Who will tell? Yes, Bhaiya was Munna was not happy with the timetable because there was no time to play. Yes, because there was no time to play in that timetable. That is why Munna was not happy with the timetable. Next, number 4. How do you think Munna felt when his brother was so strict with him? And why was Bhaiya so strict with him? Okay, I will tell you. Munna became sad and began to cry when his brother was strict with him. And Bhaiya was strict with Munna because as a elder brother it was his duty to care that Munna would not waste his time, and he also wanted Munna to study hard. So that is why he used to scold Munna when he was wasting his time. Now, number 5. Whose character do you like more, Munna or Bhaiya? And why? You have to give reason also. Why do you like Munna or Bhaiya? Okay, here is the answer. I have written my own answer. You can write your own answer, and it may be different from this answer. I like Bhaiya's character more than Munna. Why? Because Bhaiya had more qualities than Munna. He felt that Munna is his responsibility. It means Bhaiya is very responsible brother, and Bhaiya is hardworking, and he always take care of his younger brother, and he is strict with Munna because he loved him, and he was not good at studies, but he had more experience and many more qualities than Munna. So that is why I love character of Bhaiya. Okay, now next. Okay, here there are two words, since and for. So here today we will learn when we have to use since and when for the given blanks. The first word is for. You can see here sentence, Bhaiya has been studying in the same class for 2 years. So here you can see we have used for. You can see here 2 years. Okay, so for a period of time, here 2 years is showing period of time. How much time? So that is why we have used for. So we have to use for when in the sentence the period of time is shown. For example, for a month, for 3 years, for half an hour, then for 10 minutes, for a long time. So when we have to show period of time, we have to use for. Now since. Munna was flying kites since morning. Here morning, it means it is showing point of time, or from a time in the past till the present. This activity has started in the morning and still it is continuing. So that is why it is point of time. When you have to show point of time, we will use since. For example, since Monday, since yesterday, since Diwali, since January 2015, since first day of school. So here we will use since because we are showing here point of time. So now I think it is clear that for period of time we will use for, and point of time we will use since. Now next, there are some blanks. First one, I have lived in this house blank I was a baby. So you have two options, since or for. Here I was a baby, it shows point of time when he was a small baby. So the answer will be since. Then this big jar has been in our family blank many years. So here you can see many years, it shows period of time. So the answer will be for. The old banyan tree is in the village has been there blank the last 200 years. So here 200 years, it also shows period of time, and as we all know, for period of time we will use for. So the answer will be for. Now number 4, nobody has seen him blank yesterday. Now here you can see yesterday. Yesterday it shows point of time, so we will use since. Okay, now it's clear. Now new topic, it is about homophones. Children, do you know what are homophones? Okay, I will explain. Given below are pairs of words that produce the same sound. So it means that there are some words in English which have same sound, or you can say same pronunciation, but their meanings and spellings are different. They have different meanings and different spellings. They are called homophones. Okay, now I will show you which are they. There is a word see. See means dekhna. If I will use that word in sentence, the sentence will be like this: I can see you from the window. So here word S-E-E. See means dekhna, and the spelling is S-E-E. Now there is a word sea, S-E-A. Sea means samundar. Sea is very big and beautiful. So these two words S-E-E and S-E-A, sea, they both have same pronunciation, but their spellings are different and their meanings are also different. So these two words, they are called homophones. Okay, now I will show you some more words which are homophones. The first one is sun. For that, sentence will be like this: Earth moves round the sun. Okay, this sun means Suraj. Then sun, S-O-N, sun. It is also pronounced same as S-U-N, sun. Okay, but the meaning is different and spelling is also different. S-O-N, son means Putra. Harsad is elder son of Mr. Sharma. Now you can see there are many more words like right and right. For the first right, R-I-G-H-T, that is a big building at the right side of my house. For W-R-I-T-E, right, I will write a letter to you. The next one, and, A-N-D, and means Rohan and Samir are good friends. Then E-N-D, and, this is end of the lesson. End means ant, or A-N-D, and means ye or ye. Okay, so these are homophones. Now there are some blanks. You have to choose correct homophone word, or you can say one answer from the given options. The milk is blank sweet blank drink. So here the milk is too sweet to drink, but you have to decide which two. This T-O-O-2 and T-O-O-2, they both are homophones. They have same pronunciation, but spelling is also different and meaning is also different. So I think the milk is too sweet. This T-O-O-2 will come here first, and then T-O-2 will come here. T-O-O and then T-O. This milk is too sweet to drink. Then number B, Indians have blank only blank match. The words are W-O-N-1 and O-N-E-1. They both have same pronunciation. Okay, now which one will come in the first blank? Indians have one. W-O-N-1, only one match. In the first blank, W-O-N-1 will come, and in the second blank, O-N-E-1 will come. Okay, then blank house is not here, it is blank. So in the first blank, there will be there. There, T-H-E-I-R, their house is not here, it is there. Okay, then D. Did you blank my brother near the blank? Did you see? See means देखना. Did you see my brother near the sea? समुंदर. Okay. I blank Mr. Verma. He is my neighbor. I know or no? Which is the correct answer? I know. मैं पहचानता हूँ. KNOW know. It means I know Mr. Verma. He is my neighbor. Then F. Monkey has very long blank tail. T-A-L-E tail or T-A-I-L tail. So here T-A-I-L will come because T-A-L-E tail means kahani and T-A-I-L tail means pooch. So these are some of the blanks related to homophones. Next topic. From given words, choose the odd one. You have to choose odd one from the given words. The words are kabaddi, cricket, chess, football, hockey. Okay, now these are all name of games, but there is a word or there is a game which is different from all these other games. Okay, now I will tell you kabaddi, cricket, football, hockey. They are all outdoor games, but chess is indoor game. So that is why it is odd. So the answer will be chess. Next, fish, crocodile, tortoise, cow and octopus. Okay, in this also you can see fish, crocodile, tortoise and octopus. They lives in water or you can say in sea, but cow lives on the land. So that is why cow is the answer. B. Sea, pond, mountain, river, waterfall. Okay, here also you can see mountain is different from other words because all these are sources of water. So the answer is mountain. Then D. Apple, orange, cabbage, grapes and banana. Okay, here also you can see apple, orange, grapes, banana. They are all name of fruits, but cabbage is a vegetable. So the correct answer is cabbage. Then last one, lotus, potato, rose, jasmine, marigold. Okay, here you can see lotus, rose, jasmine, marigold. They are all names of flowers, and potato is a vegetable. Okay, children. Now next topic. It is your homework. You have to write some differences between character of Bhaiya and Munna. Okay, you can write it very easily. You can write about Bhaiya that Bhaiya is very serious about his study and he is very hardworking, while at the other hand Munna is very lazy, or you can say he only likes to play in the open fields and he wants to enjoy in fair and with friends. So you can add some more sentences. Then you have to write number B, write 7 sentences about your favorite game. The game which you like the most, you have to write about it. So this is your homework. Okay children, bye.